Do you have a warrant? Do you have a warrant? Do you have a warrant?
I'm asking you a question.
Do you have a warrant? I'm asking you a question. Do you have a warrant? You can call your supervisor. We want to see you. We want to see your supervisor.
I'm calling nobody.
Today's dummy is the kind that tries to sound smart by using big words. Of course, he says them wrong and has no idea what they mean, but he says them nonetheless. If you're like me, you'll laugh at this idiot until you don't. You'll see what I mean by that towards the end of the video. Enjoy.
First you stop. This is what I'm asking you. So you did not present any warrant. You didn't present to me that there was a crime. You didn't present to me anything. You didn't read me my Miranda rights, and I have a right to remain silent.
Sir, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but you didn't demand his name and badge number, so it's your fault for not using that kind of kryptonite on the cops. You know that always backs them down. It's their one true weakness.
At this very, but at this, yes, we.
Listen.
Are you recording this?
Yes, I am.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Now we're asking you right now: did we commit any criminal offense? We're
created traffic offense.
okay. Now is that a crime? We're talking about a commercial issue. So listen, I have a.
Hinder by not giving me your information.
That is not true.
Okay, yes,
so
it
again,
is.
that is not true. So now you're fabricating probable cause. You're fabricating probable cause. You're talking about a motor vehicle issue, and you're trying to convert that into that of a crime. That is a traffic commercial issue. Now, under the delegation of legislature, listen. Have you presented a warrant? Do you have a warrant? Do you have a warrant? Do you have a warrant?
I'm asking you a question.
Do you have a warrant? I'm asking you a question. Do you have a warrant? You can call your supervisor. We want to see you. We want to see your supervisor.
I'm calling nobody.
Oh, here comes the gloves.
Want to see your supervisor. All right, we're not. Listen, I don't. Are you looking to utilize that? Are you looking to utilize that documentation for that? For your personal financial uses. I am not here to contract with you. So you made a presumption and you have not presented any probable cause of injury. You haven't presented any injured party. So I'm asking you this question. Is there a criminal offense? You have not stated a claim of a criminal offense. You continue to...
Do me a favor, get out of the car.
No, listen, we're not getting out of our automobile. We're asking you to call your... We're looking... We didn't escalate anything. We're asking you a question. We're asking you a question.
Okay.
Go and call your...
I like this cop, this trooper, just because he's confident. He knows what he's doing. He knows the kind of nonsense that he's got to put up with right now. And he's just not having it. I mean, he's no nonsense. He's all business, serious, professional. Good job, trooper.
I do this every day.
Call your supervisor.
We're gonna take it to court after you get arrested.
You can charge with what? You haven't presented any probable
I'm not
cause.
explaining anymore.
You presented a traffic matter, not a probable cause issue. Do you have a warrant for an arrest? And do you have an affidavit? Do you have an affidavit? Do you have
Who signs an affidavit for a traffic stop?
an affidavit? Do you have an affidavit to support this claim?
You targeted us.
You targeted us, exactly. So, exactly. We have you on camera. Listen, listen.
On camera too.
Listen.
Two cameras.
Listen. We're asking you, was anybody in violation of a crime?
Listen.
We're asking you for anybody in violation of a crime. We're asking you, was there a crime? So you have not, at this very point, you said we're not under arrest. You already said that. There's a traffic offense, but yet you haven't read any Miranda rights.
Sure.
Nevertheless, you haven't presented any warrant. Nevertheless, you have not even attached a valid affidavit of
Nevertheless, you keep talking and talking and talking, but you're not really saying anything.
Of evidence for a claim of an injury. No, we're not. Call your supervisor. We're asking you to call your supervisor. Under arrest for what?
You're hindering not giving me your information.
That is fine. That is fine.
But I totally want a supervisor. Give me a supervisor, please. He needs to tell me the same thing that you've been telling me.
That is fine. It is no law that states that I have to surrender my documentation. I have a right to remain silent. I have a right to remain silent.
Okay, then remain silent. Get out of the car.
All right. You haven't even met no Miranda rights.
You're gonna be.
You haven't even what?
out of the car.
Continue
I'm gonna
to
break this window and pull you out of the car.
do not break my window. Are you threatening to use physical violence? Are you now you're escalating it? We're asking you simple questions, and we're asking you to wait for your supervisor to come here so we can resolve this issue. And you have not presented a warrant. You haven't presented a warrant.
You provided me your.
You haven't presented a warrant. You haven't presented a warrant. You haven't presented an affidavit to support your warrant. You said that there wasn't a crime. You said that I wasn't even under arrest, but yet you tried to convert a traffic offense into that of a crime. You're here you're here under duress, under terrorism, trying to compel people here in the private conveyance of their private automobile.
Wait, the cops there under duress, under terrorism, makes perfect sense.
That haven't committed any alleged offense, and you haven't presented any alleged offense. You haven't even, nonetheless, you have not even read the remand rights, which you need to in order to validate any alleged arrest. You have a right to remain silent.
Get out of the car, please.
You have a right to.
I wish you would remain silent.
Right.
It's fine. You
have a right.
All you want. You're under
Listen,
arrest.
you have a right to be duly. You have a right to be duly notified of any alleged arrest or complaint of any issue.
Okay.
This is under the Fifth Amendment. This is standing on the Fifth Amendment.
Okay.
Okay. You have not presented anything validating by the Fourth Amendment of the Constitution of Article 7 of the Bill of Rights that there was a crime.
Article 7 of the Bill of Rights? That don't sound right. I mean, the Bill of Rights is the Bill of Rights. I mean, it's the first 10 amendments. And there's no Article 7. There's an Amendment 7.
But nevertheless, you're purporting this traffic offense, and I said, am I operating in commerce? You have not validated that. So I'm not here to contract with you. Nevertheless, you have presumed, but nevertheless, you have not presented an alleged.
There he is trying his best to sound smart. Not working. Not very convincing. Try again.
Probable cause offense of a criminal offense, of a felony. You have not done such. So we've been on the side of the road this whole time asking you specific questions, and you, under color of law, have under duress terrorism trying to confiscate documentation for your own financial benefit. Now, again, the next question is: Are you looking to utilize?
One last chance to get out of the car by yourself.
Are you looking to utilize?
One last chance to get out of the car by yourself.
Okay, now are you threatening me?
Take your hand
Are
out
you
of your
threatening me?
pockets. Take
Are
your
you
hand out
threatening
of
me?
your pockets.
Okay, here.
Take your hand out of your
No,
pockets.
he's not taking
Are you listen?
Get out of the
Since
car.
they're threatening me.
Get out of the car.
I don't have to get out of the car because I haven't presented.
the car right now.
Listen.
We're breaking this window and pulling you out.
No,
For what? No, you're not going to break my vehicle.
Yeah, you're supervisor.
Get your supervisor here. You are not.
This is
So now you're using terroristic threats.
Supervisor.
All right,
Listen,
get out of the
by
car.
duress, look.
Get out of the car. No, it's too late for your license.
No. You not going.
That's right. Y'all hear that? He's doing this dumb shit with little kids in the car. This guy.
Do anything. You haven't committed. No, nobody. Don't touch my automobile. Don't touch my automobile. We have been looking at this information here this whole entire time. Don't say anything.
It's okay.
We're not breaking my window. What you have doing under duress, we ask you certain pertinent information, and you have not validated any probable cause. You have not validated probable cause.
Get out of the car.
I'm not getting. Where's your supervisor? Get off of my window. Get off of my window. Get off of my window. Hold this. Keep filming. Get off of my window.
Do not do that.
Keep filming. Keep filming. Get off of my window.
Do you hear that, you son of a bitch? That's you putting your kids through this kind of trauma. That's you. All you had to do is, I got pulled over. I have some sort of traffic infraction. Here's my driver's license. Here's my car's information. Thank you for your ticket and or warning, and I'll go on about my day. But no, you had to put your damn kids through this.
Get off of my window. Get off of my window.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
Get out of the car.
Do not be aggressive and violent with my husband.
You saw that too, didn't you? You saw him jump out and grab that cop by his waist and try to dive through him. And he's going to say that's the cop's fault because he came out all aggressive. This guy infuriates me. It's awful. I cannot stand this. I went ahead and cut it there. There's no sense in listening to these kids keep screaming and screaming with what their idiot daddies put them through. There's a long segment where the mom actually does end up calming the kids down, but she's filming them, and I'm not gonna contribute to that. The end is just her showing a valid driver's license and switching seats and driving the kids home. But this idiot, if you're going to do this pseudo legal mumbo jumbo Sovcit nonsense, don't do it with your kids in the car. They don't need to see that. Someday they might need a cop. Someday they may be in trouble. Maybe somebody's bothering them, or maybe they're scared or something. They're going to be more scared to go to that cop and ask for help because your dumbass instilled that kind of fear into them, because all they know is these cops came up and snatched my daddy for no reason. You. I'm done. I'm done with this one. Check out this one. It's going to be more of a fun one. This one, it starts off fun. This guy, he's too big of an idiot for the world. That's all I got. Peace out.